Well, no other man in my bed when I come home. That's not communication.
Call me names, fat, sloppy, pig, and embarrass me in front of my family.
Every time you look, she's eating something. She's stuffing her face and stuffing her face.
You a fat, pig, hoe, greedy.
Pork
Hungry
chops.
again, you gotta eat again now. Okay.
So I'm going to show you a dish that I love. Sliced down nice and thin. I want you to feed your wife. This is nothing more sensual than food and love. That's right now. Okay. This is a question for the ladies. Would you be suspicious if you were innocently doing your boyfriend's laundry and you found a pair of sexy red lace panties that weren't yours? Now imagine just not finding one pair of strange panties in your house, but finding dozens. My guest, Kim, suspects the multiple pairs of panties are evidence that her boyfriend's rampant cheating. She's here today to solve the case of whose drawers are in our drawers. Please welcome Kim to the show. Wow. Kim, welcome to the show, but strange panties in your house.
Yes.
Tell me about them.
Well,
How did you find them?
about 6 months ago, my boyfriend started to make love with me differently or not at all. So
What?
yeah.
Well, I have to ask because you said it, but what do you mean differently? Let's
And
start with that one.
different positions, different strange voices. Yeah.
So he wasn't just trying to mix
So
it up.
I was waiting for him to call out a different name. That never happened. But so he has a bag that he takes to work, a book bag, and I had been suspicious, so I looked in it, like every woman probably would, you know. So, and I started to see one panty that was signed, and I was like, But I know he goes to a strip club. But then I started to see more panties, more panties, more panties, and they're not the same brand, they're not the same size, they're not what I wear at all. So I started to
So
be
they're definitely
really
not yours then?
suspicious. Definitely not my panties or
Okay.
anybody in the house.
So where do you think he's getting multiple panties?
I believe he got some from the strip club, the signed ones, but I don't believe him they're from everywhere. I think he's having sex with them as well. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
So when you confronted him, right, and
Yes.
said, hey, listen, I found 25 pairs of panties in your bag or your drawer in your laundry, or whatever the number is, and what does he say to that?
I have confronted him, and he did say that they were from the strip club, that he just goes there and they sign him. You know, he watches the girls and they sign him. And he's just like, so what? So what if I have them? Just so nonchalant.
So why does he go to a strip club? Just a question.
I don't really know
Okay.
why he goes there, because I fulfill whatever he needs at home. So that's where the problem comes in at, right? So,
Okay.
yeah.
But he says that some of these panties are your right?
I just asked her, you know, are these yours? I know they're not mine and they're not his, and I don't need to deal with someone who's collecting other women's panties. I want you to see my panties. I don't want you to see other women's panties and collect those.
Okay. What makes you suspicious that he's being unfaithful to you?
We kind of share a car right now, so I looked in his car, you know, suspiciously look. I find eyeliner in the middle. I find condoms in the drawer,
But didn't you find something last night or a couple of days ago?
Yeah, well, that's when I found the condoms that were, it was a box that was, you know, a new box. We don't wear condoms. We've been together 5 years. We don't wear condoms.
So what was his excuse to that?
I confronted him about the condoms, and he said my brother gave them to me.
So does he have a lot of social media friends that are women?
Yes, we have a Facebook together.
Okay.
And lately, I've been noticing that he adds random women who are single that we don't know, and he says we need to make new friends.
Okay.
And I said, what do you mean by that exactly? He said, well, we don't have very many friends on our Facebook. We need to add to our friends. I said, I don't want you to add this. I don't want you to add anybody. Well, just forget Facebook then. I don't want to have a Facebook anymore. He just gets real defensive.
But you're not having sex with him, so he's obviously getting sex either somewhere else or whatever he's doing.
Now I'm not having sex with him at all. So he thinks
Is that your choice or his choice?
My choice.
Okay.
So he thinks that I'm now going out and cheating on him.
So you argue a lot.
Yes.
You argue a lot about you thinking he's cheating.
Yes.
You not giving him sex because you think he's cheating.
Yes.
So
He
that causes
also
fight.
he looks at a lot of porn,
Okay.
but I believe porn is cheating. Porn is cheating because I want you to look at me. You know, I don't want
Okay.
you to look at porn, right?
Okay.
So, but the live video, okay, you can actually join in with that video if you would like to. And he watches that without me around. So are you involving yourself in this? You know, if he wants to watch things like that, I go back to I'm confident. I believe I can fulfill that. You want to role play, you want to dress up, you want to take a video, you want to make a video, me and you, I will make a video with you.
Have you told him
You don't
that?
need to watch that.
Okay.
Right?
Well, I think it's time. I think it's time to meet Kendrick. Kendrick, come on out.
Hello, hey.
Wow. How are you, Kendrick? Nice to meet you. So, sounds like you've been a busy boy.
Yeah, been kind of busy.
Where are all these multiple panties coming from?
Well, of course she knows. My brother's a DJ. Everywhere he go, I go. Okay?
Well, you're,
Strip club.
but you're your own person.
Okay.
Well, you are a grown
Well, I'll tell you
person.
what.
Why
Before
do
you
think
answer,
follow
come over
your
here. Come
brother
over here. You two stand here. Come over here, Kim. You stand there, Kendrick.
Okay.
Kim stand on that
No,
side of you.
No, don't touch me.
Come stand on that side, Kim. You stand there. So this is evidence that you've given us for him cheating, right? So behind this mystery box number A,
These
A
are
bag
all. These
of-
are some of the panties.
so what is it about panties that excite you that you have to get them off a stripper to sign it, to keep it? Or do you get it from other women after you have sex with them? Just, do you collect them?
It's a turn on for me.
Do you wear them?
No, I don't wear 'em.
What
If she wants to wear 'em, she can wear 'em.
what turns you on? Why don't my panties turn you on? Why do these panties turn you on?
Well, babe, if you would sign...
Don't call me babe right now. Don't call me babe right now. I
If
don't
you
want
would sign your panties and give them to me, I'd be more than happy.
You want me
I'd
to
be more
sign
than
my
happy.
panties?
Take those panties off the sauna for me, baby.
You want me to sign my panties?
I want you to sign your panties and you hand them over to me.
Okay, I got it.
So why do you want him to sign them? Is it you remember? Does it trigger memory or something?
Yeah. And let me say now, in the beginning of the relationship, you was into it. She was into the whole thing, all right?
Into what?
That's something she not telling y'all, okay?
The stripping or the...
The stripping. We used to go to the strip club
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
You know.
Okay, maybe
Spice it up a
I
bit.
was a little bit more risque, a little bit more like that. But
All right,
I am
then.
willing. I am willing, and he knows this. I have brought it up many times that I will wear whatever he wants me to put on. I will walk around the house naked. I will do the dishes naked. I will do everything he wants to make it more spicy. I've told him that so many times.
You're not turned on by her?
I am turned on.
Okay.
But in the beginning, we used to check out booty all the time. And now, all of a sudden, she don't want to do it anymore.
We go to the grocery store, and I'm paying for the stuff, and he's checking out a girl's, you know, butt.
Hey, she was
over
looking
there.
too. She was looking too.
So let's look
It's-
behind here.
Look,
Condoms?
we don't use these. We don't use these.
Why you don't use condoms,
don't
right?
use-
These are my brother condoms.
His brother's condoms. That's not your brother's condom.
These
Why
are my
your
brother's condoms.
in your car? Why is your brother's condoms in your car?
I don't know, but let's go
Hey,
to see.
gave 'em to me.
Behind the door number C. Let's see what this is. Door number C. Did you
I
get that?
never saw it before.
Makeup.
Women's earrings or woman's earring and
So a
eyeliner
woman was in your car,
from your car.
right? A woman.
So this is your brother.
a
Did your
woman
brother
has
dress
to
up?
be in your car.
Do you work for CSI now?
He had some women in there.
And phone numbers.
Never called. Listen, I took the phone number.
Why? What that
Let's sit
number?
back down. Let's sit back down. So are you? Let's sit back down. So are you
you
phoning
can-
these females with these numbers or?
Well, when I come home,
That means yes.
yeah,
Coming up. So how many panties do you have in your collection?
like 200.
200?
Didn't you just say
200?
What do you want?
I want you to take them panties off and sign it for me, girl.
after the break.
I don't have sex with these women. I have paid some of these women to come over and strip because she will not do it for me.
Oh.
Did you know that?
Oh, really? Oh, really? So we have financial responsibilities at home, and you're spending money on these other women, and you're not spending money on me.
So how many panties do you have in your collection?
Like 200.
200?
200.
Didn't you just say
200?
Didn't
Did
you
you
just
say
say
200
that you
pounds?
paid these women to come dance for you?
I paid some of them. I paid some
You
of them.
paid some of them.
Did you just
paid
say
some of them.
200?
Yeah.
200 pair of panties in your house?
Yeah.
But where do you get these? Do you go around clotheslines and pinch panties or something?
They're from strip club.
I don't believe you.
Have you been having sex with these women?
No. Haven't been having sex. Haven't been having sex.
So
I'm
why are you
gonna
not
lie.
having sex with her then?
She don't want to have sex.
Because
I don't want to have sex with you. You've had sex with all these women. I don't want to have sex with you.
See, that's
I
the problem.
care about
See, that's the problem.
myself.
That's the problem. She
Right.
think that I'm having sex with them.
Okay.
I haven't been having sex. Now, however, if you call this cheating, Pamela and Angela.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, you came here for answers, right?
Yes.
We give Kendrick a lie to test have the results here. Stand up. We'll go through it right now.
Let's do it.
No.
Face each other. Stand
No.
up. Come on.
He is cheating. He is
Stand
cheating.
up.
Anybody would know that.
Face him.
Anybody would know that. Anybody.
Move out a little bit there. There we go.
Let's
So
see. Let's
what
find out
happens?
right now.
So what happens if, Kim, that you find out he's cheating?
If I find out that you're cheating today, I'm gonna go home and play house and dress up with somebody else who appreciates me and my body. You will not see nothing under this no more. Somebody else will.
So here we are. We asked Kendrick, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman while dating Kim? He answered no. Lie detector determined he was telling the truth. That's one. We asked Kendrick, have you had oral sex with any other woman while dating Kim? You may not want to stand there when I read this.
Ooh.
You said no. However, lie detector determined he was telling the truth. We asked Kendrick, are the panties in your collection from women that you've had sexual intercourse with? He said no. Obviously, that was the truth because of the early question. Lie detector determined that was the truth. The panties are not from people he had sex with. We asked Kendrick, did you use any of the condoms Kim found in your car with other women? He said no. Lie detector determined.
I'm sorry. I'm excited.
Stand
I'm
there.
excited. I'm excited.
Put your arms down.
I need to hear this. I
The
need.
lie detector determined that was the truth. So, everything that you have told him or thought he was doing, he wasn't doing. He's never cheated on you. I would suggest that if you want this relationship to work, that you communicate what you want, right? Because she's willing to do everything that apparently turns you on.
Is this what you want? Is this what you want? What do you want? Because whatever you want sexually, I can fulfill that for you. I want to fix our
Can I tell you
relationship.
what I want? I want you to take them panties off and sign it for me, girl. Sign them panties for me. Sign them panties
Well,
for me.
there you are. Give each other a hug over there. Take over there. I wish you the best of luck. Stay with us. We'll be right back. So sign your panties. He's not cheating. He's not doing anything.
If we fix this now, our relationship is going to end.
Well, I gotta come. I don't have a ring in. I know, would you marry me? Would you be my wife?
You mean this?
Me?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Now, I need you one more thing for me.
Okay. What do I need to do?
I need to sign your panties. Sign them.
Right.
Let's go.
Your wife, I'm going to do that because that turns you on.
Come on, let's go sign the panties.
When we come back, this is what you look like right now, John.
Thank you.
If she's not giving you money and you want money, it's your money too. You allow her to do that. Welcome back. Can you imagine your wife not letting you have an ATM card? Or telling you how much money you have in your bank account? Not even giving you $5 when you need a few bucks in your pocket. Well, that's exactly what's happening to my next guest, John. He says his wife, Elizabeth, controls all their money, and he fears that she's hoarding it to spend on another man. Please welcome John to the show. First of all, welcome to the show. So, tell me about the money situation and your wife.
Well, Robert, first of all, my wife and my check goes on the same card, direct deposit, every 2 weeks.
Okay.
I don't get to see any of it. It goes to bills first, is what she says. She treats me like a child.
No, you know why
instead
too,
of a
right? You know
husband.
why?
How long have you been married?
You know why?
I've been married 3 years.
3 years.
Yes.
And she won't give you any money to go and have a beer with your buddies or a
No.
pack of
It's like
cigarettes?
if I want to, I got to ask for it.
That's right.
If you want to control me, divorce me, and adopt me,
No. No.
then you can control me.
Okay.
Not
My
happening.
own self.
Okay. So did you ever control the money or pay the bills?
I did before I met her.
Okay. So you think she's...
I love her. I hope she could change.
So you think
I'm not
she's...
going to.
So wow, I can hear her backstage.
Yeah,
so you think
she's got a
she's
mouthpiece.
controlling your money and using that money to cheat
That's
on
right.
you with somebody else?
No.
Yes.
You believe that?
I've seen the way she makes eye contacts with certain people at work
So
when I've
like
picked her up and stuff.
flirting
You're
with the
so flirty.
coworkers? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Flirting.
I've been listening to your wife scream, so let's get her out here. Elizabeth, come on out here.
You're damn right. I'm gonna keep controlling the money till you grow up. That I'm playing your games. You know it. It's starting to. You're the one that cheated, not me.
Yeah.
Elizabeth, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Welcome to you.
From what
Thank you.
my philosophy is, the one accusing is always the one doing.
But I caught you. You were at the house all night.
Yeah.
Don't play that game.
So what did you catch him doing?
Well, this female messaged him, said, hey, babe, what's going to happen with us? Call me. My daughter got the phone, seen the message. Come on, it's right there. He leaves that night, doesn't come home till the next day, and I find out he slept on her floor. Come on, the man's not
I
going
ain't
to another
sleeping with
woman's
nobody.
house, and he slept on her floor in her apartment. Didn't come home
It's
that
okay.
night. So what's the difference? I ain't slept with nobody. I don't have time. I work 2 full-time
It's
jobs.
okay for you to have friends at work, but when I have friends,
Yeah.
it's a crime.
I don't sleep at. I don't go to their house and
Whatever.
sleep at their house
Just
at night. I'm
because-
home every night.
Just because I text and I
Yeah.
talk to friends.
Yeah,
So
text talk to
John
friends.
says that you control all the marital money and you
I
don't
sure
give it
do,
any-
and I'm not going to stop controlling the money.
I guess I have to
So-
get my own card, but
Do you
I
have sex?
gotta ask for money.
Once in a while, if he's lucky.
Okay. If he's lucky.
If he's lucky, because I just don't want it. I'm too tired when I come home.
Does he spend any money at all?
Oh, yeah. He'll go.
I gotta ask.
Yeah.
I gotta ask for.
Are you afraid of
$5? No, I ain't afraid.
Whatever. Whatever.
No, I ain't afraid of
Whatever.
Why?
In your face. You know it. You know who runs this marriage. Don't go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go there.
Wow. So you obviously don't trust him with money.
No.
Why?
Because our Ford Explorer got repossessed because he wasn't paying it.
Okay.
Our
So he
car-
was
It's a two-way. It's a
our car
two-way
insurance-
relationship.
But you told me you were paying it and you didn't
It's
do
a
it.
two-way
Our car
relationship.
insurance got canceled because he didn't pay it.
Okay.
My washer, my dryer, my stove, my
You
cell
expect
phone,
me
my
to
daughter's
be able to
cell
pay for
phone.
everything. You expect me to turn to my family.
Okay. You had everything repossessed because you were supposed to pay it or the family was supposed to pay it. They didn't pay
Yes.
it. They came and take all that stuff away.
Yes, sir.
I'm tired of you treating me like a child.
Then grow up and be a man and take responsibility.
You know it'll be a long. You know what?
Be responsibility.
It'll be a long walk back to you from Los Angeles to
It's not
California.
going to me nowhere. I got my
Yeah.
way home. Where you going to
Yeah.
live
But she
at?
has-
Where you going to live at?
I'll find a place.
Why are
All
you
right, then.
two married?
Heck, I don't know.
So
Tell you the truth.
why are you married?
Oh, because I love him. He's just got to grow up.
I'm not an orphan.
Grow
When
up.
you met, was he like this?
No, he wasn't. He had a $22.50 an hour job. He lied for that for 3 months, telling me that he wasn't going into work. He wasn't going to work to find out that they fired him for his attendance. I mean, come on. So $22.50 an
I
hour.
was helping you take care of some personal problems.
Are you cheating on him?
No. I don't have
Yeah,
time.
let's see.
I don't have time to give him sex. How do I have time to give someone else
Okay,
sex?
you say you're working, but who knows?
Yeah.
It's like, it's like you're like this. This is what you look like right now, John.
Thank you.
That's what you look like.
Thank you.
If she's not giving you money and you want money, it's your money too. It's 50%, right?
Right.
You allow her to do that. If you don't like it, change it.
There is things that I like to do,
But like
but
what?
I'm not able to do.
Like what?
I like to go to play cards at bars.
Okay.
I like to go to wrestling events.
Well, what about
And I can't do that.
There's another pastime that you love, right? Or you loved. Do you want to tell me about bad checks?
Bad checks.
Do you know about that, right?
No.
Oh, you don't know?
No.
Wow. We have quite a checkered past with money, right? When we return,
Can I have some money to go play cards next
See,
week?
that's what I'm saying, the way he asked it.
Just don't have a guy in my bed when I come home.
This is what I talk about.
well, that's stupid.
Right.
Well, don't have a man in my bed when I come home. That's not community. We have quite a checkered past with money, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to share, or do you want me to read it?
Or do you want him not to
You
say
can read
anything?
it.
Well, you've had a few arrests to do with money,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
right? Did you know that?
No.
Well, let's talk about felony charges, theft by deception, writing cold checks.
Oh, wow, okay.
So you know what that cold checks are, right?
Yeah.
Where we change the numbers, okay? Identity theft, forgery. I mean,
Oh, wow.
you actually did
Really?
time.
I did not know this.
4 judgments.
And I'm controlling why?
Hang on. 4 judgments from civil lawsuits totaling more than 9,000. State and federal liens, 18,000.
Wow.
I mean, the list goes on. I mean, you spent 5 years in prison for, right? So that makes, and you didn't know that. You didn't know that?
I didn't know any of this.
Really? You didn't know that?
No.
So that would make sense to me.
I guess I'm going home alone tonight.
That would make sense to me why, but you didn't know anything about
No.
this. Before you get mad about him not, or you not knowing what I just told you there, you took a lie detector test, right?
I did.
Why?
Because he thinks I'm cheating with a coworker and I'm not.
Okay. So if she passes, Elizabeth passes, how does this relationship change? Are you going to ask for a credit card? Are you going to ask for a card? Are you going to ask for
No, we ain't getting it.
I'll just get my own debit card.
Okay.
That ain't happening. That ain't happening.
That way I can have some of my own money.
That's fine.
You know, well, let's read this and I'll go into where I'm going to go. Stand up, face each other. Stand up here and face each other. Can we just move out a little bit? So, there you go. I mean, you can... Anything you want to confess?
Nope.
Okay, I'll just give you the opportunity. So we asked Elizabeth, are you having an affair with your co-worker? She said no. The lie detector determined she was telling the truth.
Told you. In your face.
We asked Elizabeth, have you had sexual intercourse with any other man while married to John? She said no. Lie detector determined that was a lie.
I believe that's not true.
So it seems to me that you're both not being truthful with each other.
I've never had sex with nobody else. I gave a man a hug, but that's as far as it ever went.
That doesn't classify it as sex.
Right. I've never had sex with no other man, so I'm not worried about it.
Well, I think I
That ain't what it
don't,
just said.
I don't care
That's
about.
not what it said. It didn't say I was having an affair with a coworker.
And who was it?
It's nobody.
It's nobody?
It actually said. It actually said. We asked Elizabeth, have you had sexual intercourse with any other man while married to John? She said no. That was a lie. No, it wasn't a co-worker. But my concern is, you two. He has to have some money to do something, right?
He can if he wants it. He just, when he tells me he's going to Walmart to spend money for what?
But if
Well,
what do you do?
you're not
What do
gonna
you
go
do for
spending
fun?
$50 at Walmart.
What do you do for
I
fun?
like to go play cards.
Okay,
and a
so
bar.
what is that? Okay, so what does that cost you to play cards? Hang
It
on.
don't cost nothing to play cards.
So you go.
But it's the gas mileage. We live in a small town, and so to go to where he wants to play cards at is a good 45 minutes to an hour drive one way. So when we get paid every other week, and he wants to go 3 or 4 times a week, and I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, I get it. Totally understand it. But couldn't you meet in the middle and say, instead of you going 4 or 5 days a week, you could go maybe
1 or 2 days.
midweek, 1 or 2 days. Like
That's fine,
maybe
yeah.
1 on Monday, 1 on Friday, 1 on Tuesday, 1 on Saturday.
That would be
What-
fine. But when he wants to go 4 or 5 times a week, it makes you think he's out there seeing the girl he was
So
with.
do you don't think like
I only want to go on my off days, either Saturday or Sunday.
Okay, so you want to go once or twice?
Yeah.
So ask her, can you have some money to go play cards next week? Right in front of me.
Can I have some money to go play cards next
See,
week?
that's what I'm saying. The way he acts it, he wants to be hardcore.
What's the matter with that? He's just matter of fact, can I have some money to go play cards next week? You took it
Yeah.
that way.
Just don't have a guy in my bed when I come home.
This is what I talk about. This is what I talk about.
But that's stupid.
Right.
So here's what I say. If you want to be married, either be married or don't be, and take all your money that you make and put it on your card, then give her a life on her own, right? And you have a life on your own. But if it's a marriage, there is give and take. And it's communication, because communication, well, don't have a man in my bed when I come home. That's not communication. You say no to something that he makes, he goes to work for a
Right,
living.
I understand that.
So he has to be able to spend something.
That's true.
Marriage is about compromise. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And if you don't want the compromise, give her a hug. Make sure you give him some money.
I will.
Enjoy your cards. Give her a hug.
See?
Stay with us. We'll be right back. That was hard? No. All right, so...
Well, I'm going to start giving him a little more cash when I found out he does need some spending. I'll give him much, but he's going to quit him or cheating when I'm not. I want it to work out, but I'm not going to games. I'm not going to go with you not trusting me and you like you do.
After the break,
Call me names, fat, sloppy, pig, and embarrass me in front of my family.
Every time you look, she's eating something. She's stuffing her face and stuffing her face.
You a fat pig, hoe, greedy.
Pork
Hungry
chops.
again, you gotta eat again now.
Stay tuned. Welcome back. One of the things I like best about doing this show is checking in on past guests. When we first met Shamonda, she was suffering under a daily barrage of fat shaming and humiliating name-calling from her husband. He not only called her pork chop, ham hock, he even put the lock on the refrigerator to keep her from overeating. Take a look at this.
He's called me names, fat, sloppy, pig, and embarrassed me in front of my family, his friends, and I don't like it.
He takes the food away from me, throws in the trash can. He said we're gonna get a divorce. If I don't lose 20 more pounds, he don't like the way I look.
We don't sleep with me no more. He say I take up too much space in the bed, and
I snooze a lot, and he took my arm, touching his arm. He don't want me touching him. That's my snack.
Too much today when you had cookie, had cake.
No, this is
watermelon.
No, I'm not volume. Give me my ice cream. That's not even a snack. Why you do this to me? God wants you to sleep with me.
But she just don't want to stop eating. Every time you look, she's eating something. She's stuffing her face and stuffing her face. I'm trying to minimize her weight.
Oh no, look at your stomach. Look at it. Look how you look. Look at it. You gotta take him up in the jar. Look at it. Look how you look.
What do you call her?
You a fat, pig, hoe, greedy, ham hock looking.
Pork chop.
Oh, you call me pork chop now, huh?
Pork
You hungry
chops.
again? You gotta eat again now. That pork chop. Now you feel like a stuffed pig now, right?
I think I should treat you like that.
What are you going to not do anymore?
Call her names about how she is and her weight and stuff right there. I'd rather just go ahead and help her than criticize her.
Good. Has David kept his promise? It's time to find out. Please welcome back to the show, Shamonda. So, Shamonda, first of all, you look amazing.
thank you.
Right off the bat, I've got to say, not only look amazing, how much weight have you lost?
15 pounds. 15 pounds.
Right. So how have you lost that weight?
Working out, jogging, walking around my whole neighborhood, doing sit-ups.
So are you watching what you're eating?
I'm watching what I'm eating. I'm eating baked food now. When we go through the drive-through, right?
Right.
I order like salads.
Okay,
And
so that's
grilled
changed,
chicken.
right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
changed. It was It was hard. It was hard at first, you know, because I asked my husband, I said, I want him to work with me as well, too. That's what I asked him. So he said he'll work with me because this is the only way we keep our marriage works.
Okay.
So he'll work with me because I don't
So
want to
you're
lose
still
him.
together, right?
Yeah, we're still together right now.
So that's a great thing.
It is a great thing now.
So how has your life been with David since you left the show? Did he listen to the information I give him?
Yes, he did. He took your advice. He said he don't want nobody to call him names, and he was embarrassed when you put the rack of ribbons on his back. He didn't like that at all. And also, I tell him he need to lose his stomach because he have a big stomach too.
So how is your relationship now, though?
He called me sweetie, and we sleep in the same bed together.
Because you weren't before, right?
No, we never sleep in the bed together, and we never go shopping together like we used to. And now we're doing a lot of things now. We helping each other right now. We've been married for 7 years.
So it seems like it knocked some sense into him.
Yes.
So David, come on out here.
Okay.
Oh! Wait a minute. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
You're my diamond in the rough, baby.
Thank
Shine
you.
for me.
Thank you.
Wow, jeez. Like, is this the same David?
Yes, this is me.
So, first of all, thanks for coming back. Does she look great?
Yes, you do. You changed me. You opened my eyes. When I first came to the show, you opened my eyes that criticism wasn't working. So I found out that was tearing us apart. So, you know, we've been together for a long time, and she's beautiful. I mean, I can't tear her up in the inside also. I stopped calling her names and started working on eating not fatty food, no more fast food and stuff. And we get some fast food.
Great.
We're going to get some baked stuff, and, you know, we're going to share, nibble a little bit, and then we're going to start exercising and stuff, and then take one day at a time.
Excuse me, and also as well, I eat like fried food twice in a month.
When I seen that she's willing to do all she can do, I might as well put my effort in too. You know, we come together as one.
Well, you mentioned you changed your way, your lifestyle. You loved fried food. Well,
Yes,
I'm
I
going to
love
show
fried
you a little trick about fried food. One of my favorite recipes is going to cut calories and fat in half. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Still. So we're back with David and Shamonda, and I have to tell you, I couldn't be more proud of you guys of being back together in a relationship and working out and helping each other lose weight. So I'm going to show you one of my favorite recipes and give you some information that's going to help you. And most people say with fried food, and I know you love fried food, you've got away from it, but I don't want you to get away from it totally.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you a dish that I love, and it's with fresh vegetables. We're going to start with zucchini. And just slice down nice and thin, because we want it to cook evenly. Don't cut your fingers. Onions. We use a red onion because it's sweeter. And most people get that sweetness and the crunchiness of the fish, which you'll see in a second. Now watch.
Okay.
I'm just going to put that into a pan. It's nice and hot. And let it do its thing. I want the sugar to come out nice and flavorful. We got a nice little bit of salt here. It's very thin, it cooks really fast. And a lot of people will tell you to put salt and pepper on the fish. Don't, because it draws out moisture. What I want you to do is put salt and pepper into the breadcrumbs. And we're using a different breadcrumb. It's called panko. It's a bleached Japanese breadcrumb. It's got real texture. And when you taste this, you'll know why I use it. Simple. Fish into some flour, any type of flour. We've used coconut flour here. Shake off the excess into a pan over the egg. Excess off into the breadcrumbs. Notice I used the right hand, and for the breadcrumbs, I used the left hand. Keeps the hands clean. Dab it on. So far, so good, right? Look at that. It's perfectly breaded.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty.
Into the pan. Now, here's the interesting part about this oil. I'm using grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil reaches a higher temperature, which means it gets hotter and it smokes, which means the oil doesn't get mixed into the food, so it's not absorbed into it. It stays as a barrier. We let the fish do its thing. We're going to make a little vinaigrette. We use the grapeseed oil because it's clear, has no flavor whatsoever. unlike its brother olive oil, who has a bitter aftertaste. It's peppery and bitter. We don't want that in this dish. I want clean flavors. Here's something that a lot of people do not know. Lemon, lime, orange juice, grapefruit juice, citrus in general, or vinegars, white wine vinegar, red wine, any type of vinegar, any acid, is great to help the metabolism start burning fat. So when we make a salad and the dressing, we're literally taking lime juice, lemon juice, whatever citrus, mixing it with the oil, just like this, look. A little salt and pepper. And that is emulsifying. It's a big word for mixing.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Here's what's going to happen to this fish. Watch this fish.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's a little sexy right there. Now, we think about fish and chips that you would normally eat. Here's what you used to eat, right?
Yes.
So watch. I'm just going to press the fish. Look at the oil.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is deep fried.
Yeah.
Would be deep fried. The oil that comes out of it, because the fat is absorbed into it when you cook, not out of it like this. So we're going to finish it. You're going to take a little bit of sour cream. You've used sour cream before?
Yes.
Yeah.
So sour cream, watch this. You can use regular on this, because we don't mind a little fat. You put it on the plate like so, and just, you work in a restaurant now.
Right.
That was
Right.
typical, right? That's what you pay all that money in a restaurant for. Yeah. We're going to take a little bit of our arugula. Now, arugula has a little pepper on it. It's very peppery tasting. So we're just going to mix some of that together. Da-da-da. Now watch, I'm ready to serve this fish immediately. See how fast that was?
Yes.
It's not deep fried, it's not thick. You can use this panko breadcrumb trick on chicken, beef, pork, and you can do it in the pan.
Oh, okay.
Just got to make sure it's thin enough that you can turn it over 3 or 4 minutes either side. Important thing about this is we turn off the heat, we let it rest for a second. Why?
The grease.
It's going to continue to cook.
The cook. Yeah.
So most people overcook things. It's off now. It's just sitting in the pan. We've got our zucchini and onions here. Look at that. Beautiful. You notice I didn't season them when I put them in the pan. You don't need to. It draws out moisture. When you add moisture or liquid to a pan, it steams it instead of sautés it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's watch this. Da-da-da-da-da. Grapeseed oil is great omega-3 fatty acids. It's great for your health. It is less fattening than olive oil. I'm full of great information. All right. So watch this. Right on top. Take a little bit of our salad. All right.
Wow, that looks good.
Yeah.
I'm all about presentation, so I want to make sure it looks pretty. At home, you can do it any way you like, but
Looks good.
there it is. Right? So, the proof in the pudding is in the eating. So I want you to take a fork, you don't even need to use a knife. Get a little salad.
Okay.
Salad, the fish. Go for it. So you got the fish, you got a little of the zucchini underneath. Oh, that is sexy. That is sexy right there. So
That tastes real good.
so the acid in that helps you cut through anything. It helps your metabolism. And this is half the calories and half the fat that you would ever use in anything.
That's delicious.
That tastes good.
Right?
That's delicious.
I mean, I got to tell you, listen, I'm not afraid to eat my cooking. I've been cooking for years.
I'll help you eat some more of that.
The key here is to use the grapeseed oil, high temperature pan, because the hotter the pan, the quicker the cook time. And I tell you, salad and a protein, such as fish, beef, pork, chicken, shrimp, scallop, whatever you like, and a salad with acid. So if I didn't want to put the lemon juice, I could put vinegar.
Oh, okay.
because it does the same thing. And that is going to set you on the way to success and help you drop pounds and pounds more than you're doing now.
Okay.
Thank you.
I want to thank you
Thank
both
you.
for coming back.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're going to give it a try, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's simple. You can get him cooking. Now you got him in the gym,
Right.
you got him in the bed. Now get him cooking.
Yeah.
That's right.
So here, listen. I want you to pick a plate, a spoonful of that, and I want you to feed your wife.
Okay.
Because there's nothing more sensual than food and love. Come on, David, get up.
Hold on. Let me get that.
My goodness, look at that. Look. Here, don't worry about that. This is your wife.
Here we go.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
That's great.
They say honesty is the best policy, but when it comes to your relationship, it needs to be your only policy. Lies and deception eat away at the foundations of any relationship until there's nothing left to hold it together. Be honest with your spouse, but more so be honest with yourself. Self-deception is another toxic element that can destroy any union. I want to hear from you, so go to our website, therobertirvineshow.com, or visit us at the Robert Irvine Show social media pages. Be safe, love each other, and we will see you next time.
Today we have twin